Welcome back to our special on the Gilbert Temple, a rare look inside. The Mormon Church has a long history in Arizona, settling what was eventually Mesa, Snowflake, Heber, and Joseph City, named after the first leader of the church, Joseph Smith. The church relies on that rich history to supply the hundreds of volunteers it takes to keep it running, many of them retirees. Gloria Salmon knows a thing or two about doing things for others.
We have to get outside of ourselves.
At 91, her memory books chronicle the lives of 6 kids, 24 grandkids, 58 great-grandkids, and 8 great-great-grandkids. Yes, that's 96 people calling her blessed.
It's such a privilege. It's such a privilege.
And she's still teaching them the value of serving, volunteering 2 days a week as a worker in the temple.
I feel needed. When I work up there, there's just this feeling I am needed. And, you know, it's a great feeling.
Gloria doesn't drive.
Good morning, Mom. Here's your paper.
So her son picks her up.
How are you this bright and shining morning?
Before sunrise to take her to the temple.
Not quite as chilly as it has been. Last couple
heavy
months.
coat on just in case.
That's been one of the great privileges of my life, to get to bring her every week.
Once inside, Gloria will help other people as they learn in instruction rooms like this one. Small groups gather throughout the day, getting an overview of God's plan for his children, from creation of the world and the fall of man to the central role of Jesus Christ as Savior and Redeemer.
I feel closer to my Savior, and certainly very close to those people who come in.
And for members like Gloria, their visit often ends in the center point of the temple, what they call the celestial room, a place Mormons say represents the harmony and contentment of living eternally with God. This is the first picture of the Gilbert Temple Celestial Room released by the church.
I love it. I love being there.
Gloria says she needs that peace and doesn't have any plans to stop volunteering.
Are they going to tell me one of these days, now it's time for you to retire? So far they haven't said it.
You won't find those volunteers at the temple on Sundays. It's closed that day, so members can attend weekly services at church meeting houses. And those Sunday services are open to anyone, regardless of whether you're a member of the church.
And temples are much larger than churches and usually have a gold statue on top. That's a representation of the Book of Mormon prophet Moroni. He sits at the top of most temples with a trumpet, symbolizing the spreading of the gospel. The Mesa Temple is one of just 7 temples in the world that doesn't have the figure of Angel Moroni on top.
Still ahead, the Valley Man behind the architecture.
It's been a childhood dream to be able to work on a temple for the LDS Church.
The uniquely Arizona theme you'll want to know before going inside. And we'll take you back inside to explain the controversial temple baptisms. Plus, why 12,000 kids are singing, dancing, and celebrating as we continue our rare look inside the Gilbert Temple.